Morning everybody, it's Monday and I love Mondays because we've got the week ahead. Always exciting stuff coming every week. Come on Monday. Today's show is going to be in conjunction with Golf Online because it's normally the 360 show on Monday, but I'm going to try and morph it with my daily vlogs to give you more answers and you more swings. So make sure you're following Golf Online on Twitter because they will be taking questions and swings from them also, as well as my channels as well. More swings coming at you today. This guy's struggling with slice shots, he's telling me, with his longer stuff, and he can't work out why, so we're going to try and help him throughout the day. I've also got to phone up and book some tickets to America. I'm off to the range today, got loads more club testing to do, also got a few students to see today, which will be fun. Come on Monday, what have you got for me? All booked and paid.
I don't know, I've never spoken to them.
God, like phone voice extraordinaire. Hello, how may I help you? By not bursting my eardrums, please.
I'm only here.
Today's swing, trying to deal with this kind of cut. If we run this one through, it's a pretty good action. Lots of good moves, but you can see the ball in this light actually cutting to the right. It's quite an interesting shot. Setup looks okay, maybe a little bit rigid in your lower back, but not too bad. Takeaway, backswing looks fine. I might like to see you get that club a little bit more behind you on that backswing, just a fraction. A little bit more rotation in that lower half as well to help you get that club behind you, because if we look at the downswing, what I like with this downswing, and the reason this video I think is a good one for people to learn from, if you look at images like this, he's laying the shaft down relatively flat. So he's laying that shaft down in relation to an upright, kind of relatively flat to the ground, which lots of people would think of hitting from the inside, but this person's obviously hitting cuts, and you can see it hitting a cut. That ball is moving to the right in the air, so his path is going left of his face, but his hands are a little bit out in front of him. Here, I would like to see his hands back in here a little bit more, which is where I think getting him to rotate a little bit more on the backswing might help him. Also, what we see is the right foot coming up in a certain way, which suggests he's not really pushing his pressure as well onto his front foot as I would like to see. And certainly impact, you see that with the right foot just going forwards. We want the right foot coming up more this way as your hips slide, upper body stays back with this kind of club. So we're going to look at two ideas of cutting it, getting that hand path a little bit more behind you, and also how moving sideways or not can seriously affect club path as well. Box. What we got here then? It's got a master's grip on it. Oh, works from Odyssey. Oh my word, now I tried this one when I was in the States at Petco Park. New face on it, got little almost hinges on it, in my style with a line. Will it make it in the bag? It's got a master's grip on it! Oh, I am Phil! I am Phil! Let's answer your questions.
Morning, bro.
Morning.
I'm in my office on Monday morning. Should be working, but thinking about my golf game over the weekend. I really struggled with my pitching, hitting a lot of fat and a lot of thin pitches. And I was just wondering, I tend to play, or always have played, with a very open stance when I'm pitching from about 100 yards in. And I noticed you and Lockie play with a much more sort of standard, squared up stance. Is there any advantage or disadvantage to this, or is it just a case of whatever feels best and get that grooved in and go with that? Love to hear your comments. Thanks, brah.
Okay, brah. A latte, please.
Yeah, sure. Anything else?
That's it, thanks. That should do it. So my stance with my pitching, I am very slightly open to pretty square on, and what I find this does for me is it encourages more body rotation. And that feeling of more body rotation makes me feel like I'm going to do less with my hands and control the path quite consistently down the bottom. Also, it makes me feel like I'm not going to hit the ball with much power, which obviously on a pitch shot, controlling distance and power is key. Now, I did used to pitch more with an open stance, but I often found that made quite a restricted backswing. I quite like the rotation on the backswing from the square onto your target line stance, and then in turn, if I'm rotating nicely this way, I feel like I have to then rotate that way to get back to the ball. Give it a go and see how it works for you. That's the main thing. I quite like it because it encourages that nice turning of my body both sides.
Hey Mark, how you going?
Good, thanks.
My question relates to finger injuries, because if I play golf more than 3 or 4 times a week, the knuckles on my little fingers swell up and bruise quite badly.
Ouch.
Is there anything you know that could help stop that? Apart from playing less, of course. Keep up the good work, brah. See ya.
See ya, brah. Okay, interesting question. The reason I've chosen this question is I can't answer it, and I'm hoping someone out there might be able to help this guy out. I've heard of injuries specific to players when they play a lot, 3 or 4 times a week is a lot of golf. Not towards knuckles though. It's normally more tennis elbow, golfer's elbow, achy backs, knees, those kind of things, that kind of rotational and joint issues. In the knuckles, don't know. Go and see a doctor or watch this video. If anyone does know the answer to this question, because I don't, post and let us all know, share with us what this guy could do to help him enjoy his golf more. So drill to try and improve the way you're delivering that club in relationship to forward and back. I want you to try this one-handed drill. So we want to try and get you moving this way opposed to this way. So what happens is you start your downswing from not very far behind you. What you do is you're downswinging the right hip, right foot wants to push forward, that pushes your hands out. You flatten off, shallow off that shaft, but that hand pass still going to be going a long way left, and then in turn just dragging that path of that club left. Your hand path will be going left even on an into outswing actually, but this way, the way you get your hands out in front of you so much, and then try to get into the ball with this rotation of the foot going this way, left foot coming back, often drags path left for a lot of people. So look, I've got a wedge here, just my 56 degree. I'm going to go one-handed drill, left down behind your back, and I want you to just try and pitch a few balls out there, kind of 20-30 yards, turning on your back, so you're trying to get your right shoulder, right hip back, get a little bit more rotation. Feel like your right hand is turning to the back wall, so almost the fingers are turning. That'll give you a feeling of moving the face differently, which is a strong point. But then try and hit a few shots from here. What you'll find, if you want that ball to go forwards, going this way will make it very hard one-handed. I think you'll tend to hit neck, shanks down to the left, all out to the right, where from this one-handed position to get any energy in there, you're going to have to feel like the right foot's peeling across this way, coming up, rather than just going forward. Try and pitch a couple out there. Slightly fat. Don't think about the quality of strike. Think more about the better one. The movement you're making. If I try and do one now with your movement, which is more, oh, I'm not going to be able to hit it that way. Yeah, I mean it was right out the neck, basically, and I whacked the ground. So it's about trying to get your lower half to go this way. That one-handed drill will help you do that, makes your lower half, your legs more dynamic, trying to get a strike in there, and that will naturally start pushing the path of the club a little bit more to the right, which is exactly what you need. Right, lessons done, work done, testing done, time to get back to the office. Right, second useful drill for you to do just to help you with your backswing and your rotation. It's blooming raining out here. I want to go on this. Just simply put your right foot back, so stand almost with your feet together, right foot set back, and make a few backswings turning into that right side, and then feel the downswing that you're moving all pressure onto your front foot. It certainly will push path. It'll give you the feeling of moving that pressure in a different direction, and it really will help you because you're close. There's a lot of good movements in there. You're really close. Go on then. It's raining, bro. It's raining.
Make it stop.
Is that Steve Buzzer?
Hello, I'm Steve Buzzer. Thanks for checking the video out.
Here at football, always freezing at football, but there is a lovely moon out. Look at that moon. That is lovely. Well, football done, and now it's boys' night, KFC night. I think we should play FIFA after this, man, don't you?
Yeah.
Yes, please. Hello.